Hey there friends, welcome back to Bollo Bollo. Today we're doing something small but beautiful, a simple waterbuck habitat to fill one of the last gaps in the park. A rustic lake, an open savanna with elephants in the background. Nothing crazy, just a calm little build to send you off on your way into the weekend. The standout features here are the way that I designed the borders of the lake and also actually the mod itself. The Waterbuck is a beautiful mod and I'm very happy that I finally included it in Bollo Bollo. This zoo is nearly done. Let's finish it. Join me. Hey there friends, you saw the intro, so let's go. As you can see, I didn't start recording from the beginning, but the thing is there was just this little strip of land right next to the big old plateau that I have not touched, and the elephants right over there. So I thought, why don't I fill this gap with an animal that I recently saw for the first time and I downloaded for the first time in my game, a mod for the Waterbuck. The Waterbuck is a beautiful animal and the mod itself is also fantastic. So the idea was just to fill this strip of land with some water, put some plants in here and call it a day. But during the build I did get some different ideas for how to do it. So you'll see me do those things. I'll tell you right away, in fact. Number one is I didn't quite start off by having this grand view of the elephants in the back. In fact, I covered up the back with a big fence and a lot of bushes. And then I realized that, hey, there's actually a whole group of elephants behind this habitat. Why don't I show that off? So I did build this sort of depressed fence, like this U-shaped moat with a fence in it. To make it look like this habitat and the elephants are somehow connected, which they are not. So that is one thing you'll see me build later on. I built a whole bunch of trees and bushes and then I end up removing them. I will say though, at the elephants side, it is rather unrealistic the way their barrier works. But then again, this is sandbox mode, this is fantasy after all. Speaking of fantasy, we have to add the trademark ugly Bollo Bollo azure blue to the water here. Cool little idea I had here to make these scratching posts part of these actual poles here. But I will say the inspiration for the habitat, not really inspiration for the habitat, but I was doing the Speedbuild tour, right guys? And I have to say, if you watched that tour, if you were one of the many people who saw it, thank you so much. It has become my most successful video ever, and that really warms my heart because I spent a lot of time making that, not as much as just Goran did building the zoo, of course, but I did spend a lot of time making that, and uploading a 3-hour video made me think like, how many people are really gonna click this? But it seems like thousands of people have clicked it, and that really blows my mind. So thank you so much for that. And two things stood out to me in particular when it comes to this build, and that is the way Goran has built the edges of water, like both larger water but also less deep water. Is he adds these rows of bushes around the water's edge, and it feels very natural, it feels very realistic. And then he also adds the top of the stalactite or stalagmite, whatever, just the top of them, like the dome part of them. And as you can see, as I'm sort of surrounding this water with these very low bushes, it actually looks very, very good in my opinion. And this is the way I'm going to do like coastlines from now on, also with the very cool mod walls that he did in Speedbuild. Once again, go check out the tour, guys. I'm so proud of it, but Goran did an amazing job there, so I'm even more proud in his place, right? But as you see, me adding these stalactites adds some more texture and some more depth to the coast, if you can call it coast here. So those things really work in my opinion. And you'll see it becoming even more involved with even more plants later. And number two, the Waterbuck itself. It is a modded animal, but it's such a great mod. And I hadn't really downloaded it before, but it looks so good with the trademark white circle on their behinds. So I had to put it in Bollo Bollo. I will say that I have pretty much come to the point that I'm going to stop downloading African animal mods, and I'm not gonna put any more monkeys in here. I'm done with the monkeys. If anything comes in between me and the lions, it's gonna be the honey badger and either the bat-eared fox or the fennec fox. Those two still can have a spot here in Bollo Bollo. Maybe some more antelope quick build somewhere, but the final build is coming upon us very soon. I have postponed it until the very last moment, and I probably am not going to be satisfied with whatever I do there, but I need to get it done. I need to build for the lions, I need to finish up Bollo Bollo, and I need to share it with you via a tour, and then putting this massive zoo on the workshop, which, you know, I hope will be nice for the people that want to play it. I will say there's a lot of mods in here, so I'll have to update them and put them in there and make a long list of mods that are in here. And I'll just sort of follow Goran's lead there, that I'll probably upload an empty version of the zoo and then one with animals, because I haven't run this zoo with animals for a very long time, and I dread the frame rate issues that would arise should I do so. But yeah, those things are pretty much feasible within 2025. I'm not sure, but I think I can finish this zoo before the year is over. And then, yes, we are looking at the final year of Planet Zoo 1. If you didn't see it, I made a video with my Planet Zoo 2 wish list, my personal preferences for what the game should include. Nothing too specific, just general vibes of what it needs to be. So go check out that video if you want to know more. But one thing I do say here is that I don't want to say goodbye to Planet Zoo 1 with Bollo Bollo. I want to stress on try to build one final smaller zoo. Not smaller in complexity, but smaller in scale, smaller in selection of animal species. To really say goodbye and to pick my favorite animals, mods or otherwise, and put them in habitats that sort of maybe make more sense or more realistic. Again, I say that a lot, and then I end up building these massive habitats. And also just want to try more original and realistic things with the guest viewing experience, which is a thing I sometimes tend to ignore in favor of the animal experience. I'm gonna say, you know, that's just the nobility in me, I guess. Like, ooh, I love animals so much, I'm gonna give them the best habitat ever. And the humans can, you know, if they get lucky, they see an animal. In that zoo, I want to go back to more the zoo side of things and less the nature side of things. Bollo Bollo is very much about the nature aspect, and I want to go back to the zoo part. I'm not sure if I can actually get a zoo done before, you know, whenever Planet Zoo 2 releases. I have heard a lot of people who are, you know, who know a lot about those things say we might be expecting it in November next year, something like that, that it would be released maybe start of next year, announced, I mean, and then in November we would be getting it. And I'm not sure if I can actually finish a zoo in that time, because Bollo Bollo itself has taken me many years, but we're gonna give it a try. Either way, when Planet Zoo 2 releases, that's not going to be the end of that zoo. But, you know, I'm just gonna jump on Planet Zoo 2 as well. I sort of have to, and I'm kind of very excited, not just as a player, but as a builder here on YouTube, to be there on day one and to share what I know, what I can do, and what I can't do with you. And that's gonna be such an exciting time. I'm really hyped about it, but also, you know, this bittersweet sense of saying goodbye to this game that has changed my life for the better, has given me so much joy, has allowed me to get to know a lot of really kind, interesting, talented people. And yeah, this is one of my favorite games ever, easily. Statistically, I mean, in terms of what I can actually see, in terms of numbers that have been recorded, because a lot of my gameplay in the past, of course, was never recorded, in terms of, you know, playtime. But Planet Zoo 2 is, as far as we know, my most played video game ever. I'm not really sure if there's a game that I have played longer than this. Possible options are maybe The Sims 2, perhaps, but even that I would be surprised that it has given me as much playtime as this. I'm not counting like FIFA and Football Manager. If you add up all Football Manager hours, I have beaten this game many times over, but you know, as a single game, Planet Zoo will rule supreme until something else comes along, possibly Planet Zoo 2. And I have been eyeing Prehistoric Kingdom in my gaming library for such a long time. I think I'm going to jump on that also in the next few months. I know Jurassic World 3 is the big shiny new thing, and I'm excited for it, but I don't think I can handle 3, let alone 4 building games with animals in them. So I might have to make a prudent decision there. Anyway, guys, we are very much... Wow, I'm having some sort of a hiccup attack. But now we're nearing the end of this build. You know, as I said, simple, chill, no high concept, nothing crazy. Let's jump into the cinematics.